Hello, everybody. Um, Thank you for being here. Uh, this video was popping up in the past 2 days about the power of no. Kind of like talk about this little book. I remember back in the days, sit down in my porch by the swimming pool, and I was reading this thing. And how many things I changed ever since then. Talking about this book, I will suggest you to go ahead and find it, The Power of No. Uh, but that book, uh, it helps you to understand things from within, but also to empower things from within. Most people think about that the word no, it's kind of like negative, and they associate it with childhood. Mom, can I have this? Dad, can I have this? And the answer was no, 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 without an explanations, which just no, or certain things, and you don't want to accept it. Okay, and that no begins inside of you to create this cuckoo mentality of not accepting the no because you wanted the things and you don't accept the no as an answer. And later on, that no believes builds up your ego. And if you're so tripping when somebody tells you no, and you are like getting aggravated, okay? But here we are going to talking about the different no. All right. Since we are here awakening people, it is about as a twin flames. We are talking about the no that empowers you. The secret of this no that help you when you do your spiritual evolution. Okay. I want to be talking to you about when you recognize that you have a face mask and you say, yeah, I do have a face mask. And the soul inside of you, it says, no, you do have a soul. And you realizing this from within, and you're like, what just happened with that? No, you have a soul. Uh, well, I'm a human. And the soul says, no, you are a soul in a body. And during this processing of realizations, you hear that no, that's the things that you didn't got it. And this power of no, it helps you to do the things. So, for example, if you did a wrong actions, now the soul says, no, change. Don't do it like this. Act like this. Okay. So this is what we are going to talk about it. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Light worker, rate of light, Jenny, twin flame, Harat. Hello. Heal with Nam. Hello. Hello to everybody up here. And we're going talking about this no right now, this empowering no. Okay. Jenny just made a comment. I have a problem saying no to people. Maria, good morning. Thanks for being here. Thank you for everyone to being here. And this is the power of no, to say the things that they don't resonate anymore with your soul. Okay. That is the real power of that no. You used to do things as a human. Now you awaken, and that no to you can be at a conflict with your basic human behavior mentality. But no, I change. No, I will do those things. No, I want to get him this positive information. We just don't understand it though. There is a cases that you saying to you, yes, I'm like this. and all of a sudden you only affirm as affirmation one side of this case. Okay, so for example, yes, I need my inner peace. For example, how about you try when you say yes, I need my inner peace, and it says like, no, I will not allow anybody disturbs my inner peace, and see how the energies inside of you kind of like expands and becomes one thing, your inner peace. Okay, so now you are formatting the positive, you are formatting the negative, but they both have one thing: keep your inner peace. Okay, most of the people, they say the positive things to themselves, positive affirmations, but they do not agree with the negative affirmations, and that's what the conflicts from within they begins. But when you understand that when you conform the one side and you conform the other side, you conforming the yin yang energies from within, and then you become more complete. And that is this power of no. Okay, you want to find out if someone has a lot of issues on it, especially with you, go ahead, tell them no. See what they're going to react on it. That means someone whose ego is probably up in the roof. They're going to be tripping like this. Okay? But if they understand the power of no, then that was going to be a different story. They will look at it, that affirmation they never understood back in the days as a child. All right. So, Namrata Chawla. Hi, CJ. Anybody else? Josh, thank you for being here. Okay, I heard it. Report to duty, right, Josh? I heard that energy. Even if you don't say it, I know you did. Um, Kind of like funny, some of you can kind of like get in the energies already on the chat. I know you're laughing, Josh. Okay. I don't know why I have problems saying no, and I'm working on it. Haven't got it better. If you have issues of saying no, that's mean you're a giver. That is another issues in there, because when you give, let's say I'm a giver, okay, you say I'm not stingy, but you confirm I'm not stingy in you. Now, just for a little exercise in here, I'm a giver, I'm not stingy. See what's going on inside of you. Okay, take a look, and you're gonna feel a new energy as something different, something more powerful than you ever had before. Why? You're conforming the both two sides of the coin that we talk about over in the past videos for it. You're conforming. So, for example, if you say I'm bad at this, and you're gonna say like, no, I'm gonna be good on this. But there is that no comes from the soul that tells you you can change. All right? You can change. And if somebody's using you and you feel bad, so here is somebody comes to you and they said, like, can you do this for me? Yeah, I do. But inside, you have to say no. And guess what? You now suppressing negative energies inside of you. And that's what comes from. Okay. Thanks, Maria. And now you realizing you should have said no. Okay? But you contradict who? Yourself. All right? You went against your own self. Now, somebody says, can you be able to do this? No. You resonate with your own self. All right? And you protecting the energy. Your energy is the most valuable things from within you. Okay? Take a look at it in these terms that everyone wants your energy for some reason. Okay? You go into work, you put your energy there and you make money. You make an exchange. Your energy, your time for the value of the money. With this money, you do your things in life. Okay? The more qualities you have, the better job you have, and the more money you make. That's going to a mental capacity versus whatever you do. But the mental capacity doesn't, as a profession, doesn't determine your mental capacity as a human. Okay, and here is, yeah, well, I am what I am. Do you really you are who you are, or are you suppressing yourself? Are you self-doubting yourself? And that's what this no is. You to get this no to empower you. No, I'm not like this. Your soul knows you're not like this. Your soul knows your powers. But you, of your culture, religion, or lifestyle, you've been in there. Okay? CJ, I had to say huge no last year. Employer told us do this or get fired. When I said no, but I did get to retire. Very scary, but now I don't have a problem saying no. There you go. You overcome the fear, okay, of saying no. All right? Because you create this inner power from within about this no. Have you ever had this inside of you? Because you are programming from others. You are like this, you're like this, you're like this. So now you develop the mental picture from within who you are. And now when somebody comes in and tells you you're like this, but inside of you as a soul, you have different picture. And now you say, no, I'm not like this. How the things are changed. Why do the people, they don't accept you as a twin flame or awakened personality now? Because you're not the same. You are not their version that they picture in their mind. And they try to control you with that picture in your mind. And that's why a lot of the twin flames end up in the conflicts with relatives, friends, co-workers, and everything that goes on around, because people know the past version before awakening. But now there is different versions of you. You are doing completely different things. You're a completely different person, and they have to get to know you again. Well, guess what? You don't resonate anymore with them because they picture of their mind about you. Now you're not the same. You're never going to be the same after this. You already know that. That's what you're here. The energies are in the solar plexus chakra, empowerment, standing your ground. Yes, standing in your ground. Right there, standing your grounds. You have to stand up for yourself on the ground. Otherwise, the people use your energy. They can use and they can abuse your energy. It's up what you're going to allow it. You have to say no to some people who use your energy. If you're giving the energy and not getting it back, it's like, you know what? No, I'm not going to give this anymore. I'm not going to participate in this. Give, give, give. I need a mutual give and take participations. And Maria, yes, this is pure truth. Yes, it is. What that does to you, though, that is empowering you. That no. Okay? And now you feel like you've been missing a picture, like half of the pictures of things through your life. You are missing the things because you affirm the one side of the coin. Have you ever affirmed the other side of the coin on your issues? The answer will be no. Okay? So, for example, I don't give. Okay? What kind of affirmation is this? I don't. Really? And they ask you as a friends, oh, you don't give. What is your affirmation from within you? Give, right? And you like scratching yourself. Yeah, I am like this. I don't give, I take. And the soul inside of you is like, no, you're a giver. You give attentions. You can give this. You just don't know it. And that's what this is. Picture of who you are. The mental picture you look at in yourself as who you are is developed over the lifetime on your cycle. The lifetime of, well, I was like this. I get easy aggravated. I get this snap thing. And you're like, yes, I am like this. You conformed. But inside like this is, no. No, I have to stop this. I don't like to be like this. You put in a boundary. You putting stop of this because the anger is destructive energy. And now you say no to this destructive energy. Okay? You put big giant no on the front of you, that destruction energy, and now you confirming positive affirmations after this. I can change. But you're really going to change. See, if you tell yourself I can't change, the soul tells you no, you can right away. But if you listen to your soul, all right, let's see what's going on with the chat here. I'm a giver, but I want nothing back or thanks or anything. I just want to help others. Yeah, Johnny, but guess what? When you are completely empty, what can you give? I question for you a little bit. The only problem with the givers is they're not allowing themselves to receive. Why not allowing yourself to receive? So if you're like, yes, I'm a giver, you also affirm one thing. No, I'm not a taker. Okay? Try to do this inside of yourself. I am a giver, but no, I am not taker. How that gonna be within you? Little funny. You'll figure out things that, wow, different energy. Okay? Light work, the duality of giver and taker people I know are one of the other, but I'm not working on the balance, but I am now working on the balance between the two. Yes, there's got to be a balance. Everything in this world, it is a balance. Balance within the energy, balances with everything. If there is no balance, then there is a disbalance, issues and problems. If something is being given too much, giving, there is so much giving. Now the other side is empty. There's nothing in there. If you've been taking, but not giving, guess what's going to happen to you? All right? You don't know how to give. There is this balance in there. So between the give and the take, and it's very profound way of exchanging energies. Exchange energies, but first exchanging energies from within you. Okay? The conflicts, the inner conflicts from within yourself is when you stop doing things that harm you. To stop doing things that harms you. But since you think that the no, it's negative energy, you don't put that no from within you. Because the word no for you is denial, denying things. Can you deny them yourself? No. Okay. So, Maria Richards, so that's our struggle within us between the two. Yeah, but you're going to have, as a twin flame, you're going to have struggles with your twin flame as well. Okay. For example, yes, I want my twin. What was going to be the other one? What is going to be the other one? Kind of like a tough questions inside of you, kind of like a little silence, right? I want, yes, I want. The other one is going to be, no, I won't let go. Why don't let it go when you need to let it go? Isn't it? How's the energies inside of you now? Ooh, different, right? Oh, so this is our projection of fear of hearing it. No, yes. There we go. Our projections of that no. Okay. And you might want to react to when you hear a no, which is a big trigger from within. But the soul knows how to use the yes and no for the right balance, to maintain the balance from it. Affirmation of the same thing, but when you affirm it with yes, I like it, and no, I don't dislike it. You see? It is a huge lesson. That's what that is. Okay, but if you have with problem with the no, with your own personalities in there, guess what? You will take every no inside of you as aggravation. And God bless your soul if you do that. Yeah, that's a huge lesson, doesn't it? I think that that was a good thing for you. I will really suggest you to download it, the book, The Power of No, or you can go ahead and buy it for yourself. Okay? It's a huge lesson because you're missing the affirmation of your internal self. Okay? It is like, yes, I'm wearing a mask, and no, I hide myself. Do you understand that when you do the both two sides, there is a one energy, that the issue is your mask? And how's that completion begins from within you to confirm the both negative and the positive argument about the same thing. But that affirmation gives you more energy, and you're like, whoa, what's going on now? What's with this? That is because you learn you learn over the time. Man, a Mercury retrograde, dude. Come on, I know I posted in the Facebook. about Barbing, Mercury retrograde, to stop being retrograde, but no, he's not. He doesn't like the bribes. He's a retrograde. Yeah, fear of rejection. Namrata Chowdhury, can you give another example of twin flame for clarity? Example for a twin flame, clarity. For example, yes, I feel them. No, I cannot stop feeling them. You see that energy that it's kind of like affirmed the both ways. This is going to be a thing that we are going to learn now in the age of Aquarius. And Maria is laughing on it. Yeah, Maria. If somebody comes in and, let's say, asking you about telepathy between twin flames, like feel the truth, inside of you, it is like, yes, I feel them and I cannot stop it. And sometimes I feel like I cannot say no to this. Now you get the whole truth, not just the half of the truth of the affirmation. You get the both sides. And you don't want that this energy is going to be, what is your internal feeling like? Kind of like, Josh, it's kind of like a very different now, isn't it? It's more complete, more powerful. And it gives you this clarity for, it's like you adopting something you were missing from before. Kind of like you adopting the things that you were not aware of. You were not in the fully awakened state. You are not in the fully things. All right. But at the same times, you feel that the things that you agree before, okay, you disagree on something, which just creates the separation and a conflict. But now, when you agree on something and you affirm it with the negative side, guess what? More energies walks in. And you're like, now what the heck is this? Wow, what just happened? And yeah, feeling like home, right? Something's gonna hit home with this no, this power of no with from within. Okay, and you will figure that out using more no's, that you abandon yourself. It's going to help you a lot with the solving the abandonment issues from within. Okay, yes, I was abandoned. You're affirming that abandonment, isn't it? How bad was it? Was bad? Well, now if you affirm it, yes, I was abandoned, but no, I was not valued. How about that? Somebody abandoned you because they do not value. Ooh. Instant healing somehow? Is that powerful? How would you feel like this? You're welcome. All right. So, guys, if you got like any questions, I'm ready to take it. Does the twin who is not awake feel that energy also? Yes, they might feel that energy. That energy might is not gonna be uh, coming into them until they don't realize this. That power of no, and they might feel that other side of the issue. Okay, the other side of affirmation. Maybe they are the one who holds the negative side of the affirmation. Okay, but there is the affirmations that gonna be like, uh, yes, I love him, and no, I didn't deny that I don't love him. Okay, but if you say in you, yes, I love him, as somebody comes in and asks you, do you love him? And you say no, whoops, half of the truth. Here's your conflict, right? Uh, Andrew Boyle. I'm not going to show up you think in a chat. They give me a warning not to. Okay, we're not interested of that someone has been get out of jail right now. All right. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. Ray White. When I first set eyes on my twin in this life, I recognized I knew him, which was strange because I didn't know about the TFs then. The feeling we're all overwhelming, feelings exposed. Yes, the feeling exposed. But did you ever have this confirmation at the beginning? It's like, yes, I love you, but they didn't want to just say it. But they also didn't want it to confirm, no, I don't love you. They were beginning to teach you at the beginning of awakening, specifically your twin, is to head out to this empowerment inside. That empowerment inside later on begins that voice within your soul. It's like, yeah, you as a physical present was like this, but that's not the way they should be. Now you have the power to change, to transform. Okay, so now the soul shows you the yes and no over the issue. And guess what? Who is the person who has to transform? You. Okay, but most of the times that's happening within us is that we're looking only on the one side of the road. We're looking at the one positive affirmation. Yes, I'm good. When are you going to say, no, I'm not bad? So when you say, yes, I'm good, no, I'm not bad, the vibration is great. You're great, isn't it? Yeah, those affirmations about the power of no, take a look at it inside of them and stop the disagreements of this, like being a people pleaser. Yes, 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 yes. When you should be like, no, not now. No, I am busy. No, that's not going to be a good idea. Express your no's. Okay, but if you all your life you've been through no's, is like no, no, and no. And on the other side, you can hear no, this no have to stop. Whoops, another energy is coming. And you're like, okay, I used the both questions. I used the no, but what happened with that? The affirmation. the other side affirmation. Okay, this is like you're looking at, you go into a court, and um, in the court they ask a question, did you did this, and the person is like, yes, I did, but didn't do it. And the judge is like, you confirm and don't confirm, what's going on in here? What is the situation, right? And you say, well, here's the situation where it was. I was thinking it's about this way, but turned out to be that way. Then I understood what it is. I was misunderstanding. And now the judge is like, oh, okay, now I get it. Whoops. But here is this part of need to learn to look at it, not only the positive or the negative. You need to stop with this labeling positive, negative. We just have to look at it the whole, the unifications that comes in. Because it's very powerful. It's very powerful for you to be able to do this. This is going to be one of your unification from within. Okay, that's the thing. Because if you say I'm not a giver, okay, but if you form like I'm not a taker, or you can affirm like, no, I can give. Now you can feel it that in the words, no, I can give. That is the words of the change, of that transformation. No, I can give. I can take love from others, but I cannot give. But guess what? No, I can give love also, and see how that goes. Because that's how it goes through the twin flames. It's much more higher vibes that way. The level is change, increase, and more clarity begins within. All right, guys, any questions? People pleaser are easier to manipulate, and they are taking advantage of. Yes, you're talking to a one people pleaser here. Okay, big one, in a big way. Okay. Sometimes pleasing people, it has to do because the people were not pleased, and they want to be pleased more and more and more, so they can get more and more. Usually they attract people who do not give, and that it's coming from of making them more stronger of giving. Okay, but in that part you increase of the part of a giving. Okay, you don't conform to yourself as, yes, I'm a giver, not taker. But inside of you, you also affirm one thing: I need to receive. Yes, I need to receive. And no, I don't permit to receive. Because the giver doesn't permit to themselves to receive. Okay? But when you say, no, I can permit myself to receive, guess what happens there? You see the difference between the two no's? No, I will permit to receive. See how that's going to go. Learning to balance, very difficult process. Yes, light worker, very difficult process, but guess what? It is time for getting the thing straight, okay? Because it's going to happen that the people who understands this, they will be more powerful in energy capacity and value than the people who understand the giver or the taker. If you're, let's say, 100% taker, or let's say 70% taker or 80% taker, okay, you still don't have capacity value of a person who is 100% who understands the both sides. That's what the twin flames, you understand something from there that they're a little bit more powerful because they work with universe, and the universe gives them one energy. But our minds is separated into two, and we're reacting on the one and we're missing the other. Okay. If you don't want to say not to coming together, and together say yes to sing together. If the one twins say no to coming together, they confirming what? They don't want to come together. And then another say yes to sing together. Okay. Sing that like singing song. I'm assuming Namrata. And here is in this part, you taking the no as a answer, and that no can aggravate you. But if you look at it of no as like a commitment to the no, and you accept it as a no, like the way as the child, you don't hear one thing. Not coming now is on the other side is not ready now. Okay, you guys know that when the twin flames are ready, they're coming together. There's gonna be this energy of love inside of the both units that it's just gonna, it's gonna destroy everything. Okay, yeah, that love is gonna destroy the lives of them. It's gonna destroy anything, or they're gonna destroy each other. Still, the love is gonna be so powerful, and only, I don't know, maybe a this stubbornness of someone's ego can be kind of like, but you gotta have so powerful ego that, I don't know, you choose to self-destruct or something. That could be a powerful thing. All right. Because if your twin says yes, not coming, what are you gonna do? You're affirming that part. Yes, they're not coming. How about your affirmation will be if you say like, no, I get it. Do you get that part that told you no? Do you accept that no? No, you didn't. Why? Why not? Because back in your childhood, you went out to ask for a candy and they told you no. But if you say to yourself, not now, how about that? You're affirming that not now. Jen Hansen. Hi, Jen. Thank you for being here. Receiving is tied to self-worth and value. Yes, allowing to yourself to receive. Do you allow to it? Okay. If you say yes, I'm capable of giving, and no, I will also be able to it. Not only to give, but to receive as well. It's a powerful thing. Sometimes within you, there's gonna be this confusion. You will kind of like looking into the issues. But I think that the book, the reading the book, Jen Hassan, thank you, dear, great work. Thank Jen. Thank you for being here. Um, Retraining our no, it's a meaning. I love this. I'll try. You guys let me know tomorrow what are we going to kind of like if you one of you have a progress here to the chat. But these affirmations, it's kind of like a misunderstand, but also it's kind of like drain your energy as well. Okay, it is little confusing at the beginning, but the more you do it, the more you catch yourself, the more you get this red flags from within. It is like I'm doing these things the old way. Okay, and now the soul inside of you is like, no, you're not like this anymore. Stop doing it. You transform. And through this process of no, not do it. No, don't be pleasing. Because if you don't please the people, okay, if you do not please the people, here's that the good part of you to understand as a soul evolution is like they're not gonna do it by themselves. They're always gonna be relying on someone to do it, somebody to please them. Okay, so now when you say no, guess what? You learn to accept no for as an answer because inside of them there is a problem with the no of the answer. Why? Because of their ego. You trigger their ego. You're probably gonna end up having this fight if you disagree with your twin. And that moments of disagreement is your push of the buttons. Okay, you push that button of their problem to look at it into. Retaining our no, it's a meaning. Because guess what? When you tell them no, they're hearing, yes, you don't like me. And you're saying on the other side, no, I love you. Huh? Now you're getting to the point. And they're like confused. Why you saying no? Okay? You push their button. That's what it is. And that's a lot of the twin flames. They don't get it in their portions and their parts. Okay? Can we go there? Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. We can sleep. No. And they look at you like this. Like, what? He denied to me that he doesn't love me. No, I love you, but now it's not the right time. You see what I'm saying? That is those missing links that you attach to this no of rejections. When you get no for as an answer of your twin, you take it as a rejection of they're not loving you because they have to please you all the time as a twin flame. You know, people have to please you all the time. No, they don't have to. They'll please you because they love you. That's because they wanted to. Okay, I love you. Yeah. I joke about no being my favorite word the other day, Josh. Yes, there you go. We were talking about this with someone. I don't remember with who. Maybe that's what the other day we had kind of like questions about this. But it is our bad perceptions of the no. Because inside of you, if you get an answer no from your twin, would you look at it like, no, they're reacting because of this? And all of a sudden you understand your twin. And you're like, oh my God, that's what it was. And now you solve the problem, you solve the issue. And you go back to your twin and it's like, yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. Okay. But guess what? Most of the problem comes in from the human basic behaviors as a childhood. And as a twin flames, it's not going to be easy for you to say all this, to recognize all this. We are getting in a new cycle now. Mars is coming. Yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow about Mars. Mars coming into Aries together with the moon and Jupiter and Neptune. They're going to be kind of like, Jupiter is going to be kind of like in the front of the train. Okay, and the moon is going to comes in and line it up the train, and the Mars is going to come in. It's like the train is ready. Ooh, a lot of power. New cycle for the warrior, new cycle for the things. And I want to talk to you about this tomorrow. All right, guys. Okay, if there's any more questions, I will take a few. All right. Well, all right then, guys. Gonna kind of like close this on chat for now. And I saw the word warrior in the license in the front of me. Uh, yes, the warrior. Mars is the warrior within you. Mars can, in a bad position, can be this no, no, no. But it also can be this part of no, stop to say no. Learn to give. Mars is gonna be now power of beginning to transform. Stop acting like this. Okay, you're general now. You're not just average soldier. Okay, you're a twin flame now. Stop acting like a human. Yeah, that's what this is gonna be. That transformations that are coming out right now. Yeah, the locomotion is that in astrology, we go in a circle. And guess what? Everything pretty much is circle in this universe, isn't it? Yeah, I know. There's gonna be people says like there's a triangles and there is a squares and there's a rectangles and hexagrams and pentagrams and so on and so on. But an astrology chart is all about pretty much circles because when the planet's circling around, they create the rest of it. And that is another thing. For but when a Mars enter areas, those who finish their inner work, they're going to begin to practice that inner work. Okay, Mars is going to comes in, is going to take away, he's going to kind of like a, I would say he's going to be traveling fast through Aries and Taurus, and in Gemini he's going to be stopped. We want to be talking about the Mars is going to stop in Gemini and just sits there slowly. That comes in from the lack of gravitational pull, him to spin, because he's another side where everybody else is pretty much. And it's going to be kind of like alone, okay, until the gravitational pull kind of like change a little bit. But that is for a reason, because Mars in Gemini, it's going to be like, let's work on this friendship, okay? Because Gemini represents the third house, the friends, the friendship. Twins, Geminis, twins, okay? You will understand a lot of the twin flames is going to be working in there without Mars, with that anger issues, with that empowerment issues, okay? Why you're angry? Let's understand why you're angry. And Mars is going to sitting on that Gemini for a while, and he's going to be there for it. And because of lack of gravitational pull to move him around, he eventually is going to move, but he's going to go slow, very slow. And when it comes into um, Cancer later on, Mars is going to be like, let's go do this. Let's get this family things in order. Let's get these situations in order. And that's going to be the one side. And the other side is like, I had enough. I have to destroy this because that's not proper. I need to have the proper family. There's going to be a lot of going on back then, but until we get back there, that's how it's going to be. All right. And we are going to experiencing this swing of Neptune getting closer to Aries, and we're going to feel this energy there, but she's going to turn retrograde. Saturn's going to turn retrograde. Uranus is going to turn retrograde, and we are going to be all about the retrogrades. Okay, you guys see it. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. We are going to talk about an astrology, and also tomorrow I'm going to do the astrology report for the next week. So, guys, thank you so much for being here, and be love. I hope that video for the no, you kind of like getting it, okay? Conscious Christie, you're welcome.